There's just a few things we want to say. We fell asleep and we were going to make a recording, but we're having problems with people trying to sabotage and keep us from speaking to anybody or anyone, and causing us to have to try to make recordings over or show pictures over. They hack, and these are guilty people that are hacking and trying to keep us from speaking to you, and they don't get any of the blessings that our God is having us tell people that are people that are being pulled out with those blessings that they're able to be. So we just let you tune. They're trying to keep us from um, um, continuing to show you blessings in the languages that we want to we are to show you. And so we just want to let you get into, and they're really quite criminal. But we want to tell you a few things you heard me say yesterday. And they really make me mad. They make me upset because they walk by, they get smart, and they're disgusting people, and they harass. You heard the man with the scooter. Okay, he's doing that on purpose. And when we tried to post them, they tried to block, so we couldn't post it, and then we had to repost them. They're hacking and things like that, and we own Google. Okay, so we inherited from our relatives who the angels gave Google to. We know the Betty said Nazi German people took their lives, killed them too. We said people stalking and harassing. They're gone. Sergey and Paige, they're our relatives, and so they hurt their wives, and they hurt them, and just criminal, disgusting, putrid, disgusting, filthy, stinky, dirty, ugly people. And so they cause problems. The bad you say Nazi Germany sodomite people. They hurt people, and then they blame it on other people, and then try to kill both peoples, the people they blamed it on and the people that they told to lie to. They're just really quite disgusting. The people you see that do these things and tell the truth to everybody with them that came to attack me and my beloved royal husband's family. See, our Rothschild family, our Shepard Universe, our families of people, animals, and try to forestall our things, try to attack, and try to they can go against God's decree, laws, and rules. For our kingdom that we inherited, that we have, that lasts forever and ever, the largest kingdom that ever was, ever will be, beautiful and holy, our kingdom, our eternal kingdom, the eternal kingdom that lasts forever and ever, never to be destroyed, never to be tempted for the people. We will be as we are sealed. So we want to tell you, we told you briefly that we also own this small hotel that's part of Alacor, High Alacor. Uh, that's a big corporation, okay, and it's from Middle East, and so you see they got caught trying to steal this. All of us own this, okay, and that's why we were here making the Jiffy. We also all own the Jiffy, and it's from a larger corporation. Care4 is part of that corporation, and it's not from America. It's over here. Everybody knows I own part of Care4 because said so. When they stole those, tried to steal that wallet, I had a Care4 card in there in Greek. That's right. And so they call themselves getting smart. So what happened was Care4 did something, and then they came back to Greece. We reported that the things were in there because so and I've always had the same address. So they got when I would do make my things. My addresses are banks and palaces and castles. The bad news is sometimes people, not too many people know this, okay, because it said, and so they try to tell a lie. When they try to steal identities of ours, they're trying to rob our banks, and they can't do it. I'm sorry. They're criminal, and they know what they tried to do. They're inept, dirty, dumb people. Satan was stupid. He was dumb, and everybody that went by the way of the devil doing dirty things is stupider. I like to make up that word, stupider, even though nobody says things like that, but little kids, it's a word, stupider. They're dumber. So we're making this video, and we know they'll try to even hamper that too, because when they try to hack into the mill, they try to stop everything. So they're quite wrong. They're criminal trying to steal. We caught them moving papers and trying to move papers, things like that, and they were caught. They just can't do like Robert Gates when he tried to tried to get into Starbucks. He figured that if they can steal that, they have money forever. Thou shalt not steal, as Mosaic law, and God gives things for Starbucks. Money comes from God, Starbucks. And that's my portrait that you see. They got caught trying to alter the portrait. It was done by an Israeli artist, a sandblast. He made it and in Panepistimo Square and the Starbucks. Okay, when I was a little girl and physically inside. I fell down the stairs. I had a long gown on. After you put the sandblast up, can I have this? I said, you can put this up there about me. And so we said, so we caught them trying to alter the picture. Those aren't flippers. Those are stars, and that's scarves. So just really quite criminal. My face, my eyes are also on a Quentin medal with the biblical passage in Israel too. So they're just really quite wrong. They're criminal, dirty, filthy, disgusting, Nazi'im. People try to hurt us all, try to take our things. They tried to hurt me and my beloved husband, see, our Rothschild family, our Sabine families, our families, our kinspeople, our people, our animals. They tried to hurt. They tried to hurt our very, very large kingdom, the largest kingdom there ever was, ever will be, beautiful, the 100-year kingdom, the eternal kingdom that's mentioned that we have in the beloved royal book of Daniel, that lasts forever and ever, never to be destroyed, never to transform the people. So you see, they're just really criminal. They tell lies. They do all kinds of dirty things, and they're criminal. I know they tell lies because they tried to tell lies to me, and I don't believe that because I know that didn't happen. They're just really quite trying to tell lies on everybody and try to say other people did things when like this girl, she was really funny, and so everyone was trying to help her remember, and everyone was trying to help her remember. I was surrounded by everybody that was trying to help me remember. Even my beloved husband, my mother came to try to rescue me, still trying to remember. I didn't remember anything. I'm like, who are you? But I was surrounded by people who knew who I was and everything, and I didn't remember. They knew I had been kidnapped, and they had done something to me, and I couldn't remember, and they kidnapped us, still trying to hold me and threatening everybody and everything and killing everybody. So when and this girl went into the bathroom and she smoked a cigarette. And then she came out and said, somebody was smoking in there, but it was her. Okay, so that's what the Bad News Sodomite Nazi Germany people tried to do. She was trying to help me remember and trying to help me remember. They were trying to help me remember that something had happened to me. And so because I could remember. And so people of ours that were obviously being threatened and in a place that we also owned, and we had ownership of too, and I just didn't remember anybody or anything. Switching because they punched a hole in my brain after that when I was trying to help remember, because I went to go try to was still a police thing and I hadn't remembered anything. So just too. So the kidnappers got caught. Bad to say, sodomite, Nazi Germany, filthy Lucifer, dirty Satan, filth, garbage, ugly, lying, dirty, wicked, garbage, Satanistic, devil people. Nazi Germany. They gotta be like that if they're burning up Bibles and synagogues, and that's the book of Genesis. They can tell you the kind of lie they want to. They don't believe in our God. Basically, that's it. So they're criminal. We don't believe in their God, and we're gonna stay with our God. So now, and the Jiffy's larger than the Carrefour. Switching to so you can tell when we were writing, they helped me. I wanted to learn how to write, and they were helping me to write. You can tell little young people, little kids wrote that. Or young people, a young person wrote that words, the description of Jiffy. Okay, so if you look at the products, if you look real close, you can see some Carrefour products in there. No, it's not a corporation that bought secondhand Carrefour or secondhand of other things to sell at lower prices. No, it's part of the division of Carrefour, and it's larger than that. And everything is from over here. So they're really quite wrong what they tried to do. Dirty, filthy people. That bad you say stalking Nazi Germany person they tried to make is their Supreme Court judge, and it was been stalking me for many years. It and this man and the fake Mo who's nothing, and a kidnapper, Bush's relatives, Jenna's husband, Jenna's people, and doing dirty things, trying to steal from us. I've never seen anything like that except what we heard when little kids, what the Nazis had done to our people in World War II. So the same people, so in a different location, doing dirty things and trying to trick everybody and trying to hurt everybody and trying to fool everybody, and they're just really quite wrong. So we just wanted to say it again to you too. The bad won't be. And please understand that it's not a bunch of wackos going around that did dirty things and it's just isolated. It's not isolated, because we're telling you, when God says 2/3 of the population is destroyed, that means 2/3 of the population is wicked, and it means it's unsalvageable, and it's not going to be anything but dirty and filthy. Like it goes away. But that's it. So they're really quite wrong what they tried to do, and they're still trying to tell lies. So when they hacked and tried to keep you from listening to what we had to say, you got to know they're guilty. We send emails, and emails come back because people email us back. They were trying to block the emails and trying to hack into accounts. Okay, Carrefour. Now we're part owners, so they were trying to hack in and trying to get our stuff. Our Carrefour is from over here, and I'm to notify you. Our beloved Rothschild family said that I saw they were trying to hack into our other accounts. We have a Carrefour card. We own part of Carrefour, so. Okay, so UAE, they were trying to hack into our share account and things like that. So we wanted to let you know that. And that's Carrefour. They're not, it's not theirs. It's not the people hacking and trying to, they're nasty. They don't even have an embassy in UAE, and they're not going to have that. So they're not going to have, they have to go to the Vatican because they did dirty things with that dirty Pope. So it's quite wrong. That thing was involved in kidnap abduction and called me dirty names. We were 8 years old when we had the organized police thing, and he was eating human flesh. That one went to jail, and they all were involved. Those popes. We're Jews, and they were trying to. How can you think you're good? You're trying to kill people, steal their things, and say you're good. No, we have a law, Mosaic law, that people are trying to make you believe in something other than our God who's God alone hybrid, because we only believe in our beloved God who's God alone. We're not to take anything from those people. We're not to take their booty, what people consider what will be left over. We're not to take their men, women, or children. We're not to take anything of theirs. But the Nazis were different, weren't they now? Because we only believe in our beloved real God is God alone, who's King of the universe, a true God. All of us only believe in our God who's God alone. We are Jews, and everybody knows in the end everybody's going to be Jewish, because everybody in the end will be, that is correct. And we're in that seal, and we're sealed, and we're going to be. So the Nazis tried to kill us, all steal our things, and say they're us. Filthy. That's not Mosaic law. Our God commands us that people are trying to make you believe other things, like other than our beloved royal God is God alone. You don't take anything of theirs. Nothing. Their men, women, children, or anything that they have. Period. And it's more, and you burn them up and leave their stuff. They burn us up, try to take our identities, try to go around saying they were us, burn up our synagogues, burn up our holy books, did dirty things. They're not of our God, because they are burning up the word of God. And they try to take out things, try to attach it. Instead, they lied. If they're fallen things, okay? Satan hated God. He did that, didn't he? He didn't love God. Well, I don't like Satan. I hate Satan. This is just that they lie. We told our Muslim people that the angels told us and told us that their angel over America is Satan. See how they lied? They went and told people that the Muslims said. They're lying people. I said it. We said it. We told you. And Israel told everybody, told them. So they lie? Okay, so they lie. So they go around and you to him, here, we're going to put her in a mental institution. She has to go to, because we don't believe in your God. That's what Nazis did. We're going to a hospital. You're going to, and then kill us. Shut up, Nazis. We don't like Nazis. I'm sorry. I don't like a Nazi or anything that doesn't worship our beloved real God is God alone. And you're not going to force us to try to worship your God. That's not our God. We worship our God. Everybody was worship our God is God alone. We're the children of God. We're the holy children of God. And Abraham's whole household was Jewish. 2 different blessings, and it's just it. The people are attacking us, homosexuals and harlots, and getting smart. You're going to wish you never did this to the homosexuals. You wish you never, they threaten you, wish you never did this to the Catholics. You did things to yourself. We're not doing things to you, and you're not going to make us think and believe and be dirty like you. They're trying to make us dirty. So we just so please don't think that and then try to hack and try to hide information that we put up and try to, and they're doing that. The hackers, the ones that are guilty, not our family, not our people, they want us to tell everybody what they have done to us. I'm not afraid. When we're little kids, we'll tell. You won't. They'll try to kill you. You wait till you get a little bit bigger. Get out of here. They're crazy. So it's just, so I mean, that's what they're trying to say. The bad people. I'm telling the bad people, get out of here, leave us alone. Go away, bad people. You hear me say it all the time, and you get close. They know they're trying to get close. Trying to the nerve to try to stab somebody or shoot somebody. We're not stupid. Why do you get into the inside so you can't be seen, and then get smart, and you're getting smart and saying nasty things to me, and we know you're not doing that, except you're going to try to do something. God keeps them from trying to hurt us. It's God who stops them. It's God who, I heard things, something, we to tell people to try to kill me, kill her. We'll show you, we'll tell you the rest. They lie. Tell the people the rest of what? They try to keep from telling you and what God wants us to tell you. So I'm having this like long ecstasy. So they know they're wrong what they've done. So, okay, so the bad you say sodomite, not sharing people. So they're trying to hurt us all. They're trying to kill us all. They're trying to take our things. They did, and they're not going to do that. And I heard it yesterday on Al Jazeera. Thanks, Al Jazeera. Thanks, Ukraine. Thanks, Russia, because there was a news feed from Al Jazeera yesterday morning that said that Ukraine refuses the weapons from America and the West. They said, you're trying to hurt us and trying to hurt everybody. We told you those emails go to Ukraine and Russia and everybody with us every time we send them. So I did see that the man from Russia. I saw that news feed, and they tried to hack and keep us from being able to speak to you. But the simple fact that, and trying to show you things that they have done. We've all been showing you the things that they have done, the things they did before, and during the Cold War, and things they were trying to do now. They're trying to interfere and they're filthy. They end up in a heap, like they try to do our people. They tell lies. And it's like the people they're trying to pretending to try to help me at the bus stop. I never bet you not sure people when I was here last time. Let me help you. And it was a bunch of them, men and women, and everybody said came out of the bushes someplace. And I'm like, I start screaming for help, and they sit, and then the cars start slowing down. And I heard when they got on the bus, that when they got to the end of the bus line where they stopped, they were arrested. That's how criminal they are. I don't believe they're doing anything about what we tell you that they've done. When I still had a memory and I was still trapped over there, they were trying to rescue me, and I read the accounts of the people who were in a house, and the soldiers went in there in Iraq and shot and killed everybody in the house. Go to hell, America. You're not nice. And we want our people. You went over there and told a lie on our relatives. Saddam Hussein was a Jew, and everybody in Switzerland knows that he was Jewish. And we have the right to not accept homosexuals and harlots, and we do not want that. We want what God wants. So he knew that you would try to kill him, but we know we want clean things that God has intended for us to have, and we don't want to be crooked or filthy or dirty or disgusting or rotting to death on the streets. Those doctors send me things all the time. That's not the cancer. That's liquid cancer. Okay, it's rot. Okay, so you're really quite wrong what you've tried to do. And you're being punished, the Magog's multitude, and everybody knows that you've done something wrong. All the bad USA sodomite Nazi Germany people that did things to our people. It was written, "Those who hurt us shall be cursed." Obviously, that's occurring, and those who war against us shall rot right where they stand. So they showed me all these things of doctors and all this. Some people even try to show their films themselves. They try to take it out of themselves. So just be aware that nobody believes you, and you come and stalk and harass it. You're not Abraham Accords. You're enemies of Abraham. For the simple fact what you tried to do. And my beloved husband, Tom said, you saw me going around, and how this is my family. This is our family. These are our people. And you told all those lies. I saw you tell lies. And they said, when I was trying to help you remember. And I said, no, that didn't happen. They said, and then I'm trying to keep you from remembering, so everybody could, we could tell what you had done. Bad, you say sodomite, not German people. So basically said, my husband said, you saw me going around, and how I, this is my family. These are our people. So you would see me do that. You did terrible things to our family and our people for money and things. It's disgusting what you tried to do. And I'm asking God from heaven above to tell you off. Our God, who's God, the true God, who's King of the universe, and our people will make it. They will come out of there. They will make it. Our people will hurt. They will come back, and all of us will live for eternity. The wicked won't be. There will be no wicked thing left. Nothing wicked. No liar, no dirty filth, no homosexual, no harlot, no idol worshiper, no filthy, dirty, disgusting thing that wants to spread its filth around on the planet, including the the disrespect of our, you try to spread disrespect of our beloved royal God who's God the King of the universe. I also asked Israel, you don't need to come to Israel. We don't want you there in the next few days. What are you coming for? To tell more lies? I don't want to hear it. Okay, so everybody knows that they saw you hack. You're hacking, and everybody knows the angels gave us the ability to be able to track a hacker. And you can't rob like you thought you could try to do, because we can stop you from doing that too. The angels gave us the ability. The angels didn't fall because they said it would be bad. The bad people will be even worse at the end of time for all bad things, because they know they go. So you can't do that. You can't hack. You can't steal. You've been caught. So and how you and I can't imagine how you tried to. It's really quite disgusting how you try to steal my identity of my beloved husband, and all of our right all our families, our chapter 3 families, all our families, and even our kinspeople, and even tried to steal the identity of our animals and tried to force steal our things, and you can't do it because God said no. It is sealed. You can see it in writing, and you can see and the recordings that we make are submissible in a court of law. The angels also gave us that. So you hack and you try to erase. When we write, you try to put in that jam. We left stuff in there, but you try to get it out. You're hacking, filthy, disgusting, dirty, putrid, homosexual people. Your soldiers were trying to hack and trying to change the words we write in the Facebook. No, we only believe in God, the true God. Our God is King of the universe, and our God is God alone. So that's exactly what we're going to do for eternity, no matter what anybody says. I'm going to always believe in God, the true God, who's God alone, who's King of the universe, because I know we win. And you should never try to hack our stuff and try to hide information that went to the court of law, ICC, submissible in a court of law, including your hacking that you did. And so we just want to say that again to you too, because you were wrong. All of us have always been together. You were the ones who were showing that you tried to tell lies. We have always been together, always. We're a family, we're a people that we know we will be. And the blessings that we will continue to write, and you try to do things to try to keep us from doing that by your bottom part of my face all the time. Everybody knows you're trying to rape and trying to kill us, as you bragged about you were trying to do. We don't accept you. We've been sealed by God, and we are protected by our beloved God, who's God, one who's true God and who's King of the universe. And he made us something very beautiful down here. We're the holy children of beloved God, who's God alone. That's from the Bible. Now, you know my ID contains something you don't see. You had to never try to save somebody else. My ID contains my name, Holy One, in a little h of the Most High. That will be our beloved royal God, who's God, true God, who's the true God and King of the universe. That's in my title. That's in my name. And you were wrong. You're dirt, filth, homosexual, garbage, filth, dirty, stalking, lying, filthy, dirty people are not me. And you were wrong. And our people are good. And you're our people either. You are disgusting, putrid, and filthy people. You know, Hitler was with the devil man, Satan. And you were wrong. What you've done. And you know it. Those that are guilty, you know. Those ones that try to get in a blind spot, get beside me and get smart. We know they're trying things. You know, these emails go to people, and they can email me back and have somebody going inside and screaming on me on the street saying dirty things like, you're nothing, you're nobody. No, they wouldn't do that. They could just email me back, right? Okay, well, you try to block our mail and everything and try to keep us from speaking. And you're wrong. You've been caught. We don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear anything from you. You know I don't want to hear from you. We don't want to hear anything from you. And and Ukraine and Russia are telling people what you did to them during the Cold War. Things you did then, and things you try to do now. You're not anything. You're nothing. You're disgusting and putrid. Is that what you want to hear from me? Because I know you are. And threatening to put me in a mental institution because I don't believe it's you and tell lies. I'm not from there. We're kidnapped victims of having an organized woman. We're going to have you can't have an organized police sting. You can't have a police sting. It's illegal. It's not illegal. You knew we were having a police sting to catch you. You're criminal stalking. People are involved in kidnap abduction. You gave us that fake wire. Nobody believed you. I had real wires attached to me. We checked the wire. Harriman, you killed him too. Gave us we checked the wires. We knew the one here, but just trust us. We give you this wire. It wasn't. It was fake. I had real trackers and real wires on me. Nobody believed you. You were quite wrong. We were trying to show how dirty you are. Bed say sodomite, Nazi Germany people. Disgusting. And other time periods, we lived during World War II. We're not lying to people. We know we're going to be. We're going to do as our God, liberal God, who's God alone says for us to do. Because our God rules this universe. Our God's the true God. Our God is God alone. Our God is not human. And our God gives us the air to breathe and ability to wake up every morning. Not your J thing. You're going to go away from us. And anybody who doesn't believe in God is going to go away. And all we have to do is just stand and hold close to our beloved royal God, who's God owns King of the universe, to be good. Our true God, our God's the true God. And we watch the wicked perish. 70% of the population goes away. I listen to these things all day long, if they want to, about these things that the disease that people have. And you have another variant of COVID. We told you it doesn't go away. We told you, Archangel Michael says, you leave with that too. You lied to the people, you did dirty things, and that monkeypox and all those things. You did things to try to hurt people, and it backfired on you because you're against God, and that's exactly what everybody is saying. You're against our beloved royal God, who's God alone, King of the universe, and our God rules this universe, and our God is a rock. And you had nerve trying to go up there trying to hurt rocks that God put up in the sky as a way to let people know you'll be punished if you're wicked. Not for you to do either. You couldn't do that. You're really quite wrong. You're really, and all your homosexuals and all your harlots harassing me. They're nothing. They're out of control, and the wicked people with them, and they would do dirty things, and God is going to help us with the diseases and things like that because you leave. We have all that heavenly help from heaven above. And we're going to do as our God tells us to do. And the angels say we have to be good, and we're going to be good. The angels didn't fall. Because that devil thing, you do anything with that. We're not the devil. And you tell lies on us. The devil's a liar. We're not the liars. You know, my beloved husband sometimes helped to raise me. And we were raised, our family, our people. I don't know how to lie. I don't want to know how to lie. I don't want to be a liar. We were raised that all liars die for all eternity. It's a commandment, mitzvot. It is Mosaic law. Thou shalt not bear false witness. That means don't lie. No, you don't beat our God. And our God is the God of Abraham. We're the children of Abraham. But God particularly shows us to Abraham and Sarah. And we're telling people what God and the angels have let us be able to reveal to people. No, you're not anything. You're dirty people that tell lies and do dirty things to people and try to divide and try to split up and try to kill good people. The Bible tells us about people like you. We have to watch for the people like you because you'll try to do things to us. And we're to hold fast to our beloved world God, who's called him true God, who's King of the universe, who's not human and lives above the sky. And one day, it'll be just like the Garden of Eden on this earth as it was intended to be. In the beginning, it will be. In the end of time for all bad things. Try to have a good day. It'll be Shabbat soon. Now, everybody knows I was talking to the bad people when the negative things that they were getting. The positive things go to our people who receive the blessings. And I could only good people can receive the blessings. No dirty thing, because the blessings come from heaven above. And basically that's it. So we just want to let you know again. From our beloved royal God, who's God alone, is true God, is King of the universe. From his throne, from heaven above. He's not human. Our God is not human. Our God is awesome. Our God made heaven, land, and sea and conveyed the Torah and Mosaic law to to Moses. And the God practically shows us as the first Moses Zipporah. They call the second Moses Zipporah. And that calls me the female Moses. My blood uncle, my blood bro, my cousin Tommy likes Milk Shali's birth dad. This is funny. There's something they showed to leaders what happened at that we had a queen. They had a queen dinner for me. Now all my favorite food. I don't eat any meat. Okay, no meat of any kind. And and they gave me all my favorite food. And the bad news say Saddamite not sure people stalked into obviously broke into our party. It was in Israel, 2018, and tried to kill everybody. Two gunmen, sodomites, a black one and a white one, trying to say that that I'm nothing, and to take their faggotry. But the black gunman, fake Ethiopian, obviously better say sodomite person, America, because they were American, obviously. And he saw what God gave us the ability to do. There's something I can do, and they took a film of it, and so it's something from God. And so and he called me the devil, not the devil. And so, but said, and he shot his own self trying to get away because he knew he had done something wrong, and it was of God. The white one tried to escape and hold us at gunpoint. They shot our people, but we all survived. The gunman didn't. He tried to go down the steep stairs. He tripped and blew his own brains out. Because that's what happened at that party. You came in, send your people trying to kill us and trying to take our things and trying to push your sodomite filth. And our God says no. And you stalked and tried to get into our palace. Said we all get along, and it was everybody of our family that could be there at my queen party. And you hurt people. We don't like you, America. That's just Sodomite, not German people. You could never be friends with holy people. You could never be friends with anybody holy. That's really holy. And we're the holy children of beloved God is God alone, who doesn't like sodomy or homosexuality or whoredom or filth. Just to mention a few things. Or pork eaters. Or any other dirty thing that people would do against our beloved God is God alone, who's King of the universe. Including idol worship. So we just want to say it again to you too. Now, something beautiful. So I know they showed the film to other people. We have cameras in our homes. It's a palace we were having our party in Israel. You're wrong, America. Stopped and tried to do things to us. And we all survived, but your gunmen didn't. Now okay, Nepal, we put you up too, because we know what happened, what you did to the Pindu. We're the king and queen of Nepal. You did something to our family members. There's nobody killing anybody, their family members at a dinner table because they can't take a slut. You're stupid. Nobody does that. We know it's obvious that you killed all of them and then tried to tell a lie. We know that. Like you tried to do at my queen party. You're disgusting. That's all I want to say to you. We have nothing to say to you. I don't ever want to talk to you. And Bishop said, and you tell lies. When you're people who tried to hack and do things, saying, we're going to put her in a mental institution. The people were involved in a kidnap abduction. She needs to go to a hospital. They tried to call the hospital, tried to put me in a hospital. I'm telling you, the scientists cried when I was kidnapped. My husband told me that. My beloved husband told me, the scientists cried the God particle, because they knew about the God particle. The scientists, not Mensa that you lie about, but the Royal Society, full of scientists and doctors, eminent, prominent doctors and prominent scientists. That's where the God particle was done in England at the Royal Society. It started by a royal in the 1600s. You lied, America. Bad USA sodomite Nazi Germany people. The bad USA sodomite Nazi Germany people lied, and they were trying to keep the people who are able to come out. Our people who are able to come out from being able to come out of there, because our people are good. They're going to make it. And our people were hurt. Will come back and they'll live for eternity. The book of Daniel speaks of, and we live for eternity. And I can see the earth in a garden state, beautiful, and the configuration. And you say whatever you want to say about me, but nobody wants to see your sodomite rule, and I know that won't exist. And you say all kinds of dirty things about me. Your stalkers and harassers are harassed and stalking gets smart all the time, and they're filthy and disgusting and dirty, and we know they're you, that you say sodomite, not your people. And I just lump you all in there. It's all the wicked. Because anybody's burning up synagogues and holy books. Our books contain the book of Genesis and the book of Daniel. Not that J thing. The J thing tries to burn up our things. The J thing is not our God. Our God is God. For it's written that in the end, even those who did not believe and worship our beloved world God, who's God and true God, who's King of the universe, acknowledge at their last breath that it is our God, who's God alone, who's the true God, and is King of the universe. But then it's too late, right? But they know it anyway. They've done those bad things, right? Our God controls life and death. Only our God. Only our God. People can have the ability to do things, but it's God who gives that ability. But it's God who can take that ability away. And the devil is a liar. It's just it. And we know that the things you have that Jay thinks that are God. Because our God never dies. Sorry. Our God never dies. That's God that never dies. And Mosaic law. Similar to Sharia law. Because it's the same household, now everybody knows that. And they knew that Mosaic law would come into effect, and everybody was happy. Because our relative, King of Arabia, and all of our relatives, they could not wait till Mosaic law came into effect because they knew it would be forever and ever. And also that the earth would be clean, full of the dirt things that we see. Because God has found a way, not found a way, knows a way to get rid of the wicked. He knows we're his holy children. So he's administered a plague and things to people because he promised there would be a plague to get rid of the people that tried to hurt me and my beloved husband, and all of our Rothschild family, all of our Shabtai video members, all of our family members, all of our kinspeople, all of our people, and our animals, and how they would try to hurt our very, very, very large kingdom ever was, ever will be, beautiful and honored kingdom, eternal kingdom, the eternal kingdom that lasts forever and ever, never destroyed, never transferred people. We will be. And our God promises that, and we know. So now they put all these names to COVID and other things, but it's the same thing. God is eradicating the universe, including that devil thing, the fallen things. He's getting rid of the wicked, and we'll live happily and peacefully ever after. And doesn't mean that we're dead. It means that we live for eternity, and it's happiness. And so we just want to take happiness and goodness. For you have to, people have to have Sukkot, and if they don't, God will punish them. And with certain things, like no rain, because now again we go back to the fact that people try to say, you can't make water, because it's the punishment that God administers to people when they're not obedient, that God dries up their water, so they get other kinds of problems too. No crops that are good and things like that, and drinking water and things. So the severity, it says judge it by the severity of what they have done. So, but this is so we just want to let you to whatever kind of other things they did when they didn't have Sukkot. Because Sukkot is after Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, so you can see right there we'll still have that. It can only be commemorative. Also, not just only, but we will always have Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur because we live for eternity, and we will always praise and bless our beloved real God, the true God who's God alone, King of the universe, and thank him for us living for eternity. And so we just want to let that get into. Well, okay, how to do rabbis, clergy, our rabbis. We only have our clergy. Our clergies are a Levitical priest. Okay, that shows that God makes more rabbis. Isn't that what it says? People who only believe and worship our beloved real God, the true God, who's God alone, King of the universe. I think that I understand it as that. So we told you that we're all Jewish, every last one of us. The Ayatollah is a rabbi. We told you that. But we're just look how he looks. Okay, so we're all Jewish. We're all that. And the people that tried to hurt us on and kill us with that dirt stuff, because God told Nashami and me, and told all of us. They, before we were born, God said they were, what they would try to do because of the way they look. God said they don't beat you. They don't beat you or your people. But God said they would try to kill him, and they're going to kill God, and they're not going to beat us either. So we're just romantic into. No, you can't live and see God's face, but we can see God's garments, and I can see God's garments. I can see, and we can see these things. We can see God's clothes. We can see, and the faces in the. I see a face every day, and when I open up the shades, I see in the sky some eyes. We're gonna do as our beloved oh God, as God alone says, for all eternity. For our God is the true God, and our God is King of the universe, and most awesome. The awesome. Okay, we'll talk to you as soon as we can. All of our people. We don't talk to the bad people. They're just trying to make snares and things. We'll talk to you later.